Everybody doing? It's a beautiful day, 12:32 in the AM here in Tucson, Arizona. And we have some things to talk about. Do you want to know the hottest cryptocurrencies for this bull market? We're going to talk about cryptocurrency, ballot initiatives, and the centralization of both money and government. It's a very optimistic, beautiful day. I'm walking, and now I won't stop listening to Grant Cardone. Marketing, influence, getting my face out there, even if I annoy you, because it's all about getting the message out to the right people. It takes time, effort, and I'm about to make it happen. So I'm out here in Tucson, in the state of Arizona, the land that lets me be free, the United States. And I want all people worldwide to have a blessed homage to freedom and give it grace, gratefulness. Be blessed that you know what freedom is, because worldwide tyrants are working to take it away. And we have a taste of freedom in the USA. In some other areas of the world as well, we can have a life. It does require a crucial amount of money, finances. That's what we need to do now, is get the campaigns paid so that myself and other petitioners have work. We're not asking for overboard, but recognizing skill, letting a pro do what they do, and we will qualify any ballot measure for the election. So starting nearly immediately, I'm going to check the dev and see if he's responded. We're absolutely going to demonstrate takeover of a niche market that's never been attempted. All the various campaign management industries, from fundraising door to door to petitioning, we're going to decentralize them using blockchain. Okay, he responded. Okay, he said it's a little complicated to implement, but I'll do. And just so you know, watching, I'm talking about the referral function. I made a complicated referral bonus to offer that incentivizes people to both increase their amount that they stake while simultaneously encouraging others to stake more. So it will encourage adoption. There's no question. The referral program alone is promoting a scarce cryptocurrency. The whole goal is to hold and stake long with an unlock period. It's got an unlock period that diminishes so people don't just sell all at once when it happens. And it has certain parameters. You can see right now it's live. Now we have a problem with Blowfish. Hey, we've been reaching out to this annoying warning error messaging company on the wallet, and they're doing what they do because we apparently don't know any Solana developers. Well, I looked into Solana, and I should look more. I'm planning right now. In fact, I'm looking for devs. If you're a Solana developer of Solana, then I need your help to merely help with the goals I like to have, which is auditing the code for the dev that I have, which I trust and are fully confident in. But let's get an audit. Let's get that done and get this just agreement that Blowfish will stop the warning label on the wallets. Okay. Because everything's working fine. The code is good. We're all happy with it. Now, during this time, a lot of people are going to be skeptics. They're not going to want to interact with a smart contract. You could start with a new starter wallet with just a few cents in there. You know that, right? So you can see this is real. And the goal is we have to spread the message of utility. It's going to be amazing. This utility is to stop corruption in government with ballot measures. Now, I know all the pros in the industry, and we can put anything on the ballot that the people want. It's just a matter of time, funding, and getting the money quickly. If you can get the money quickly, then we can get the signatures quickly. That's all there is to it. Now, I dived into the AI rabbit hole. Not enough, but I have begun, and it is an amazing thing. I can now have AI write with some direction because it's not perfect, but I can have it write very accurate, very real quality ballot measures to change any law we desire whatsoever. And I've started with really just the angle of limiting government because I don't know about you, but I'm not a woke liberal. I believe the environment and followed ambitions similar to Kennedy. And when I saw Kennedy and Trump talking on similar angles, and I saw Trump's economic things, look, I woke up when I learned about economics. That's really all there is to it. When you yourself have to learn how to make money in the business world, you learn how economics works, credit and finance, and things of this nature, and learn how maybe geopolitics works. When you go to that level, you realize that you have to plan accordingly because the savings account is a scam. We have to know how to invest, and we want to multiply our money. There's trusted routes that people know, the banks. There's also alternative routes, the cryptocurrency, the DeFi, decentralized finance. That's an area I'm very excited about. I'm diving into. I do trades here and there. I do some yield farming. Not enough. I'm going to dive in heavy as we go into the bull market. But one thing must happen. I am going to be making deals, closing deals with people to radically fund my projects here in my home, Tucson, or across the street. I'm going to go do something as I've been influenced. As I mentioned, I listened to Grant Cardone, great influencer. It's not just him, many influencers all the time, but yes, I did pay for his course. Now I'm like zoned in. I'm about to go across the street, show them what I have, show them what I'm building, and start making some deals close like within the week. That's what I'm talking about. I want to close a deal every week, and I'm going to hit the ground running. I have so many good deals. I can create a legion of entrepreneurs, of just people, just bringing new entrepreneurs into all new industries, radical industries with so much growth potential. Not radical, but just I've found a way to unite all the best industries. So someone that wants to do the diehard, whole, cold, care about the trees, care about the planet canvas, like all the canvassers out there, 90% of the canvassers. I mean, they started doing gay rights stuff and all that with these companies, and they lost a bunch of people because it was always about the environment, not all this woke stuff. But they had the right ambition, but we get to make sure that that process right there is not run by just an administrative panel distributing really lower fare for lobbyists. That's the point. They pay lobbyists, and those lobbyists that would help help like the Everglades in Florida was one, forests in Pennsylvania. Excuse me. Yeah, there's so many things that environmental groups would canvas for, and that's an area that I like when it comes to uh, issues going on in our world. But I'm also very pro-capitalist. We need to know how to make money so we can buy land, so we can do bioremediation if necessary. I have visions for that. We can propagate food and have food forests, agrotopia, agroforestry. That's the dream. I have a vision. I'm starting to get my vision board so clear. I'm launching the Ballot AI project, and it's going to be a major impact. Absolutely. I'm launching the Economic Lift program that's going to put money in my pocket directly so I can keep pushing Ballot AI. And I've funded Ballot AI. I have put my ballot money in Ballot AI. Now it's good to go. I plan to never go back to the ballot initiative petitioning, but I am going to sell my software and technology. I already have the software, so anyone in California, coordinator, petitioner, can benefit. I have 3 softwares linked to Ballot AI. They're going to be programmed into the blockchain. That's where we're going to look for sponsors. But today we have softwares, we have MVPs. I'm about to get it installed on my computer. My dev, he is in Pakistan. It's holy time. He's about to get back to me right after. He's very excited because he's put a lot of time here. He's got it ready, and he's going to install it on my computer so I can run it for the campaigns and take any campaign work. Now, the number one competitor in the industry is Michael Rhodes, at least this year. And Mike, if you're watching, hi, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you got your bag. I hope you got your stack of Ballot AI tokens, okay? Because what we're going to do is drop the cost so much. Like I can already beat his costs. I was just thinking because my contracting I set up, I already have a method with this decentralized ledger using tools that just essentially create transparency for all parties, get the validation done so fast. I was paying, and I am still able to have payments go 100% on the spot. How is that possible? In the petition industry, so many scams. People turn in junk. They'll lie. They'll scribble and forge. And you wouldn't want to trust anyone's just signatures off the street like that. But I have it checked in advance because the protocol has the petitioner upload them in advance from a phone. They simply have to have a working camera. No excuses. I don't care if they need Wi-Fi. I don't care if they need to do whatever. They just need to upload the photos. They are checked, and then we know the validity. 100%. As the order that they are checked, they are instructed simply to keep them in the same order. Very simple instructions. So when they arrive, the coordinator looks through it. They can see the stack is thick. They can count the books. That's real quick. If it's a small stack, just count the books number match. Let's flip through them, same signatures. You can see them all lined up on the app. I can just have my phone out. I don't need a big computer or a desk or anything to run my coordinating business. I just have my phone scrolling through the photos to match. Boom, 100% pay on the spot. No one in the industry can do that for a contractor. The result is lots of scams and fraud. The industry is rife with it. So I came up with this idea called ID Verifier, which creates an audit similar to Michael Rhodes' old program, the past validity, but he never updated past validity. So all kinds of fools were checking their signatures on that old disk for years, and they didn't know that they're still getting all signatures. Be like, yeah, it works. Because you talk to someone who's a homeowner who's lived there for maybe 20 years, they're still registered, but it doesn't mean that it's still updated. I know these things. I'm big top in the industry about this stuff, and they are not updated in that. There was only one time when they had a campaign years ago, and that's when I met him. And we sat down, I talked, I told him we mentioned Bitcoin. He was like, you got to sell. And he was right at one point. But see, that was back before the days where there was DeFi. Now, I would never sell Bitcoin. You can do a loan. You can quickly swap into stable coins. So you can do the trades and get a loan and balance it out. You can absolutely come up, whether it's a bull or bear market, with perpetuals, and there's robots in the crypto space. It's so exciting. I'm just starting to look at AI. If I wanted to flip the screen around and show my audience the top-notch AI, some of the top AI in the industry, I could do that. I have a referral program. So what I need to do is I'm learning. I got to do marketing. I'm not marketing. I'm not putting the referral links in the video. So stay tuned, because when this is done, I'll put referral links in the videos. Okay. And this video is sponsored by Watch X. Okay. This right here is paying me to walk. Crypto. Paid to walk. Oh yeah. Cutest ring. It got cutest cryptocurrency too. And that ring is also a health monitor, protecting my, health interests in a way. Like I get data. It's very interesting. I have another one. I'm buying all of them. I'm just kind of like a nerd about it. And I'll be talking about those later. I just got a new Drive to Earn program. Little satellite connects to GPS. Getting paid for that. I have Wi-Fi router, free Wi-Fi for the whole neighborhood. I have all kinds of miners going, and I want to get you knowledgeable of that because it makes a difference. It's not paying off tremendously now, but I've cashed out like on my driving miners where I paid for the hardware. I've got my money out. Made the mistake on the Honey though, because they had a big burst, and I had already sold mine to get my money back for the camera. So Honey tokens on Coinbase, it hasn't had that second big pop. I think that's still going to be good. I'm long invested in that. I'm still waiting on the new miner that's supposed to show up. And yeah, I don't want to do a lot of driving, but I definitely don't want to do a lot of sitting. So now that I am walking and I'm able to work on my computer, and I just figured this out, I need to tell you all I'm here marketing to you to tell you to get involved. Ballot AI is the token, and I'm going to be here and I'm going to remind you. I'm learning about marketing. This Cardone guy knows what he's talking about. I want to go to his last event. I kind of turned down the offer. It's like too much money. I got so much debt. I'm going to see if I can flip things around this year, bring someone with me, and have, bring a whole crowd of people with me would be dope, especially in my business, especially if I found the entrepreneurs looking to come up with the new biggest industries in the United States that we could jump on, work for a solid year, 2 years, 3 years, boom, millionaire status, passive income for life. Forget about it. Now, it seems like the oldest, truest passive income system I did not know about, that I had found out about a year and a half ago, was it 2 years ago or so? It's life insurance. And I didn't know life insurance is also for living benefits. I thought it was only once you die, it helps those around you. It's living benefits, tremendous benefits. If I had right now, I would be flipping into decentralized finance. I would be flipping into Bitcoin, all my life insurance. And I just learning about that. I'm like, they don't teach finance in schools. Why? It's so fascinating how backwards it is. And, I just totally felt the system was rigged and against me for years. Even as a petitioner making money, wasn't financially based, like what I could take care of. This system is rigged. I did not qualify for what I wanted. Now, I got into credit late. That was part of my problem. Once I started learning that, I was so upset. I couldn't. I just wish that I learned earlier, because you can do so much under your business credit, like I'm doing right now. And I can coach people on this, which is great. I plan to help people get 0% interest finance and everything. I'm going to get 2 new businesses every single year, because I understand how they mature in 2 years and can give you the sweetest credit deals that you can imagine, so you can really get things going for yourself. And I'm going to, keep pushing that. I've got my credit up. I'm using the money. I found a way to liquidate some cash. Now I found a way to liquidate all my cash. And I'm like, oh, wow. There is a side trick, let's just call it that, that's legal, that you can take even your personal credit cards, liquidate them for cash, in fact. And I'm thinking I'm going to have to try. I just found out about this, but if timed correctly and you can get the money back into your account quickly, I'm going to have to test these deposits from these various crypto vendors. How long does it take? Do they do it that moment? Do they do it that week? I don't want to wait a week. I want in the bank now moment, so I can pay off any cards needed. And if I pull this off right, and I'm thinking it will work, I could take all that money, time it into some of the best yield bearing stable farms, which I feel have the least interest, if any at all, and some volatile assets with high yield to play around. And I need to test and check on my Avalanche yield farm right now. I don't do it from this computer. It's on my other computer, because the Ledger and the Macs make them incompatible with the updates. Why? Mac did this to make it only Bluetooth. And I got the new Bluetooth one, but it's complicated. It doesn't connect the same. I don't know. I got to play with it, though. I'm not as fan. I like the old Ledger. What do I have? Ledger Nano. That's what I like. I'm going to get more, because I like to have multiple wallets open, protected if I needed, ready right there. I get like safety, passwords hidden. You got to memorize this stuff in the end, but then you have too much. You can't memorize all of it. So let's be real. You have to be secure. You want to have a safe. You want to have a safe deposit, even in a private bank. You just need a key. That's the way to go. I want to start learning cybersecurity. All these people trying to hack me and stuff. I want to go hack them. Is that bad? I want to hack them or join some force that's going to hack back the hackers. They're not getting me. I got duped on some meme coins, but I'm not leaving Solana. I see this dip is a blessing. Let's buy this up. It's the practical use of it. Yeah, it's a little congested. They can fix this. They can make it. They can upgrade this. This is usable. I'm happy. There's so many good projects on Solana, but I'm also very happy with the other layer ones. Probably more so in terms of my total portfolio. I'm not going to load up all on Solana. I'm using it to launch the Ballot AI token. From there, we're going to go cross chain, obviously, Ethereum. And I'm really looking forward to Base Chain. We need to get connected with those at Coinbase. We need to apply, in fact, for the grants that I saw available. So instead of making these live videos, I have too much work to do, but I'm happy to see there's 9 people watching the live. Thank you for being here. I'm going to come back because consistently I need to be here to market to you. We have the solutions to stop all corruption in government with ballots. Ballots on the blockchain. Blockchain that can make you money if you invest early and join us before the tsunami of policy tokens that will be able to fund and finance all the best ballot measures with leverage from the group effort worldwide to make a difference for nonprofit advocacy and campaigning. It's a real model that works with targeted marketing. Nonprofit advocacy campaigning does make the difference in elections. And that's all we need, other than that, and the on the ground signature drive, which we got covered, because our Ballot AI technology manages what humans can't do. Thousands of signatures in a second. With our new model we are building on sound technology, it's possible, and the industry is not ready for this shockwave. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Every election, it seems to get bigger and bigger, but not for just the presidential candidates. It's the states themselves. And it seems almost random. You can never tell where there's going to be so much campaign activity. It just happens. People get organized. They get frustrated with specific laws. They fundraise and organize around them. They can't find enough volunteers, so they hire the political consultants like myself to show them a pathway, getting all the signatures for the ballot. And right now, I really want to work with Dennis Porter. He said we'd possibly talk in February. February has passed. I feel like reaching out to him again, but there's so much momentum in all the states anyway. Everyone's like, oh, don't talk about ballots. We already got lobbyists. We already got so much activity in all the states working. I'd say try it all. Try it all. Is it too much to handle? Just the fact of doing it is the effort, because people can do it. People can volunteer. You never know how many people would, and then makes the signature drive so much more doable that we can just get it on the ballot and forget about it. Why are we wasting our time with lobbyists? That's the old school way. I have the ballot measures in multiple states already drafted to make a Bitcoin reserve. Also tax-free cryptocurrency. Make as same precious metals. I have some other ideas. There's 5 core blockchain policies, including the most important, possibly the most important of all, which is for blockchain voting. And could that be done on the Bitcoin blockchain? Yeah, apparently. I could go cross-chain, and I would plan to do that. We are building our first yield farm with a Bitcoin Ballot AI pair because I am bullish. Even if Bitcoin price is going down, I'm putting money into that yield farm, buying Bitcoin for this farm of Ballot AI. And when I myself personally get money off of Ballot AI and I'm doing good, the token, I'll just distribute it to people back through the admin features for more yield, more rewards for voting. We'll put it to the DAO, let people vote on how they want to use the tokens. Because I have a percentage that I said, okay, I'll allocate for myself permanently. That'll be mine and not others. I don't really like it when other whales and stuff come in. I guess I get ego and try to think like, oh, I should like control myself by control more. I don't want to have control of it, though. In fact, we're about to lock up a lot of tokens. We're going to lock them up, and that's going to disappear about half. We're getting the different smart contracts together. It's going to be the DEX, which is going to lock it up in a permanently locked liquidity pool. With stable coins and Bitcoin. And then we're going to be putting it into a reward system for those who reward others to stake. So when you stake heavy, when you stake long, you can reward people. And he said he could do it. I read it this video earlier. Yeah, my dev said he can do it. So what will happen is you will invite other people. You get equal of what your staking percentage is back from them, as long as they're at that level. And if you go higher and they go higher, you get. And there's just the longest stake is 4 years. I want to do an 8-year stake once we get the money in and we can refresh the smart contract. I want to do an 8-year stake. And as we become more successful, eventually 16. Well, see, the thing is, we don't need more than 4 right now, because I'm promising you in 4 years, we're going to make an impact. It's between now, next presidential election. I was the key person on the front lines, gaming the system, but having the time of my life, because Elon Musk offered to pay $47 a signature to help Trump. And I went on it. I was working to protect the First and Second Amendment. And I traveled to all the top Trump events, had photos of me at the rallies all over. And I have paper receipts. I have so many screenshots of proof, because I don't know. I thought kind of me could have been fishy on what they pay me. Highest paid petition ever, $47. And actual value could be, I'm not even kidding you. I mean, I did the math, over 100,000 easily. There was 19,000 flyers that were passed out to people, flyers that had specific addresses. It actually added, yeah, because there was 20,000 printed. We had like only 1,000 left at the end. And they were handed out to all the people we couldn't get to when the lines were moving so fast at the end, when they couldn't stop and do the survey on the phone. But up until that point, we also got so many signatures at every event. Myself, Josh Visk, he's Visk on X, and Visk Ballot AI, that is, and myself. And then I went to other events in Arizona. I did tons of events in Arizona. I did the gun show, which was epic, but the Trump rallies as well. Trump Jr., there's 3 events. Turning Point did event. Charlie Kirk was there, and Tucker Carlson. Oh, I keep knocking this off. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay, it's 1:00. All right. Well, good morning, everyone. If you're working like me, good for you. I'm up late now. I'm going to retire. Think about first thing in the morning, going for a little walk, checking the Bitcoin markets, and making some more media, and then getting to work. I'm going to finish these videos. Got great plans for tomorrow. Finish all these Cardone videos. I want to do some of that tonight, actually. I'm just going to do that, get some water, watch another video, go to sleep. Got to put the Watch X link at the bottom. See, I'm streaming on 5 platforms. I didn't plan. I got to plan how much time it takes to go back to each platform and put the actual SEO in there. Wow. Okay, so I also have this service for an AI bot, and I'm about to check that out. I attempted to use the virtuals. I got airdropped like thousands and thousands of dollars. Virtuals cryptocurrency. It was worth, I think at one point, like $9,000, and I didn't sell. I can't even get it to work for me, which is sad. I should have sold, but I'll hold. It's going to go back. Virtuals is going to be huge. Forget about it. Maybe it's a good thing. I'm just like going to probably try again. I don't know what's going on with the computer. Wallet seems to be working fine now. I was just using it. But they make AI agents. I was planning on making one for our project. We can do a yield farm in the DEX. It would be probably on Solana instead. And great idea to just companion our whole campaign. We have DAO, as you've heard, if you've been here. We have a DEX, a staking, and a token that's limited, that's giving access to powerful AI tools for the ballot initiative industry specifically. So our goal, it is going to take work to campaign organize, to find those with the funding that want to pay for a ballot and then convince them to put it on the blockchain. But we're going to do it. And we're going to do something so profound as even letting our own community members launch our own ballots, because we don't need to wait for them. We don't need to wait for anybody else. We can create the most sophisticated fundraising system on the blockchain for people worldwide to create campaigns how they want. We can campaign, fundraise with tokens for a specific area. When we have, actually, no, we campaign, fundraise for the nonprofit. We vote in the DAO for what area we want to help that's ready to get the signatures. That's all there is to it. If we have enough people in the area ready to get the signatures and they're serious, they just need to ask for permission to have a vote in the DAO to make a little liquidation for the campaign management, perhaps, to go ahead and tackle that issue, then that'd be great. And people are afraid of having tokens liquidated. Well, we can burn half at the same time, have a nice chunk of tokens where half is for liquidation, half is for burning, and we can make a smart contract to function, essentially giving us a really fair system of crowdfunding. And then after that, the token is like any meme coin. It's true, it'd be speculative initially, but you can be creative. And it should be for fan base merch. Absolutely, for the campaigns. It's all about merch, all about t-shirts, hats for the campaigns. People's most passionate campaigns that they're getting signatures for, they want clothes. And we got to wake people up about corruption in government and get them involved. That's all there is to it. It's something where anyone who does it, when they're working a sincere campaign that's not propping up the government, taxing people more, they're going to find a lot of people enjoying what they have to say, signing their petitions, and generally have a nice time. Anybody can do this. If you do the math in a state like Arizona, where I live, it's only 250,000 people. Divide that by 1,000, it's 250 people. 1,000 signatures sounds like a lot, but that can be done over the course of the year. That's just 10 hundreds. 100 signatures seems like a lot, but that's just like one really good event that you put a lot of effort to it for a day, that you like care to do it. You actually care to petition at a good event. That's like 100 signatures. And if it takes 2 events, so what? Like 1,000 signatures, 250 people, we could put anything on the ballot, but we don't, because we all have jobs, we have time, no one's organizing for that. So many excuses. Now there's no more excuses because it's happening, and we can get people to put their time in, realizing how close we are to the proximity. We just have to have these numbers public and grow our base, have the strategy, growing our base in all the cities and counties and states, and eventually showing us we have the strength in numbers. We can do radical things. We can recall all the corrupt politicians. Somebody has to do it. We can have referendums on every bad law that they push. We can create initiatives to really, shake things up. We can do what Doge is doing federally to our state governments. And we need to do a lot, because our states are not going to be as bent to the will of Trump as some might think. You still have so much corruption in your states, and Trump just can scratch the surface of that because he's only working federally. There's so many federal things that affect us in our states, sure, but there's corruption here, and you know it. So we have to address that with the initiative process. There's no other way. People say, oh, you need to have good leadership. Good leadership when? You're going to wait till the next election, hoping that they get elected and then they're going to fix it? Oh, or that the people that are elected right now are already going to fix it. You have nothing to worry about. Is that the mindset that people have? People think that it's okay. They'll be all right. It's all going to work itself out. They have the best candidates. They're saving the world now. We have so many problems. They are so deep. It's not going to be that easy. So what we need to do is plan. We have to contribute. I know you can't give to campaigns money if you don't have it. And our primary function as people is to make money. So one thing that's unique is that I am also here to help provide insight for people in the crypto space for what I know. As I grow and mature, find more and more resources, I will share with an exclusive group of people that are backing this project. Right now, I have a Discord, not super active. However, all my research I can put to and apply this bull market. My plan is to sell for a very fair cost, permanent key, and I want to do the NFT community unlock feature eventually. But it's set up with Discord levels 1 through 12 with 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, and so forth of all of the yield farms percentages. So something over 100% is at the 10th level. And I have farms over 120% right now. And I just, once you get to that level, I figure it's so redundant to do all these other levels. Once you get to the max, you just already maxed out. You get all the levels. So I need some real quality support of people buying like a few million tokens or something, staking 4 years, buying the Ethereum NFT, because we need to put that Ethereum bridge to work, start getting some other people in here, making these coins scarce. Myself and other people will sell some as a process to get rid of their supply while I make the utility. I don't care who sells some, because it doesn't matter. It can go to the lowest possible point. Myself and the team I'm working with are going to make this utility, and it doesn't matter because it can be at the tiniest decimal. Once we have our utility, we're taking over a multi-billion-dollar industry, and no one can stop us. So we're this close. I have the MVP. If you want to see it, some people have seen it in the Discord. That's why we have a good Discord, long Discord. No, the Telegram group is where everybody's at. Discord's about to happen. I started Discord over like 4 or 5 years ago. We'll have to see how long those are. Maybe it's even longer than that. And I've been working on this since 2004, maybe. Oh, I just saw a post about it. But, I thought it was going to cost hundreds of thousands of dollars for the investment for coding and things. I didn't know blockchain could do all the stuff it can do now. But I found out so much about cryptocurrency during COVID, put my focus into how I can make money there, and it saved my life. Made passive income, studied all the blockchains, learned as much as I could, got access to courses. I learned a lot, and I'm still on that path. Now I'm learning marketing, and I'm going to be getting out in my streets, going to business owners, being the one who brings crypto to them so that they can take the benefit 100% from every single one of their customers, that they can also get into crypto. And I will show them a way to make thousands of dollars, and just promise that they'll invest in what I'm doing. I don't charge them anything up front. There's no interest, there's no fee. I ask that they agree to letting me bring them a customer, putting money in their account, and just keeping a fee for myself as part of the payment facilitator, but without touching any of the money other than the payment to myself. And that will be a very small fraction, less than the credit card companies. Charities will get the other portion, and that will be chosen by the buyer, so they can make a loyal customer base of people with all the public schools, all the dog, kennel, cat nonprofits, the homeless nonprofits, the churches and rehab that our cities desperately need, the river keepers, those cleaning the environment anyway, cleaning the trash out of the river. Those people are great. Anyone doing important things in your community, they have supporters, they have people that are out there, and they will tell their supporters to shop at the businesses who give a contribution back. It's that simple. It creates a viral marketing theme because they want to fundraise for their group, and they get to see the real-time results as that second. We're talking about blockchain so fast, that second transaction's done. All the parties are settled. Best thing is for the business, they're not waiting days and a week or longer to get access to their money when they want to just spend it. They get a crypto card, they send the money to the card in 2 seconds, problem solved. They don't know how good crypto is, and I'm going to bring it to them. Working on some packets. I have some AI I'm going to play with. About to jump into that. It's next on the list after these videos. AI is going to make the best packets. I can't wait to collaborate with people that want to build. I have the best industries. My favorite one, partially as my name is Nicolas Ricardo Guillermo, my initials are NRG, working with solar power, is being funded by like tens of billions of dollars. 10 billion, I think it was, over the next 10 years. I have to look at the stats, okay, but it is a fact. It's being funded. All the homes are supposed to have solar, $0 down, and they lower their bill immediately with the right angles. Sun, like in Arizona, I should be selling so much solar and getting whole squads of people going door to door, getting solar on people's homes. But we're not just going to do solar, because what we're going to do is use the solar as a vehicle to connect with that homeowner and bring more and more collaboration, funding communities' most important causes with a charity fundraising, crypto education, decentralized finance, letting people learn how they can simply keep the same shopping habits, spending in a new way on a new app with a new type of currency that works so much better, and creating a local economy. There's so many case studies of this. I laid them out in the white paper, and it's not done yet. My design, all this needs tremendous work. So be mindful. I'm one man managing like two major projects at themselves, each of which is tremendously challenging, but it will happen. And if you'd like to know how, you can get that desk. This desk, I'm making shift. I can stand up and walk, but it's supposed to move up and down. And I can't find the cord. I was like, I'm going to be using this new treadmill I bought tonight, no matter what. And I set up the treadmill. I got this all balanced up here, but it's working. I just walked for an hour, made this video. Got some things done. Thank you for being here, everyone. I got this crypto watch, paying me to walk. In fact, if you want one, I can get you. I believe I can get you a discount. I have a couple referral codes, the watch and the distributor, so we can see which one's better. If you want a little consultation, I've walked. Doesn't say that much. Just 0.15 kilometers. Okay. 23 calories. I don't care. Whatever. 2,957 steps. Okay. Now we got some numbers. Heart rate 99. I hope that's okay. Checking my health, checking everything's good. It's not too. It's pretty low, low energy. It's just a transmute signal. It doesn't have its own like chip SIM card in it. So I like that. I like that it reminds me to drink and things like this. There's a new watch apparently that checks your glucose level from China, but I think so much of that stuff is scams from China. They sell in a fake ad you see on Facebook. They pay for, and then you buy it, and it doesn't even do the thing. It's like, wow. I didn't believe that. Maybe technology will get that good. These ones are getting good, though. It may not check my blood sugar. Maybe they could, but it will check it will do my sleeping, REM. That's cool. I just like the best part. It pays me for the more steps I make. And when I work out, too. So I'll just do workouts. I did rock climbing earlier. Let's see what's on here. It even shows the exercises. I learned how to use it. I got some pretty cool decentralized finance referral program coming out. I got a cool program coming out with Ballot AI. You all still watching might be interested. You'll refer people when you stake a token that's going to give ballot access to the people, letting people vote on what laws we want to change, and fundraise for this through tokenomics that are compelling. We can get a worldwide audience to fund the outreach and get campaigns going to raise awareness of the topics. When we get a ground campaign going, because people really want to get it on the ballot, we'll have the ballot measures drafted. We'll have AI draft it quickly, little human intervention, but quickly draft the ballot measures and give all instructions to file and manage the campaigns so people can get involved. We're going to just unleash that to the world. It is managed to a degree. It's not totally decentralized, but we're going there. If we can get the funding up, if we can get the market cap up, we can decentralize everything here. We have a permanent free market of direct democracy, letting people put their money on the meme coins, policy tokens, the opposite of something that's worthless based on idea, but a real utility. When the founding investment holders, the admin, controls that to liquidate and burn at the same time, equal proportions, they can extract capital, make an even much more rare coin, and have that capital be put to use. That can be for education, outreach, advocacy, letting people know about the ballot initiative campaigns in their state, their nation. We have a breakdown of every nation in the world with ballot measures. We're going to release an unbelievable blog. I want to put it on Reddit because I'd like to see the upvotes. But Medium is a standard. Reddit is also popular. Maybe you can just do both. And we're going to start getting some real serious blog production out there. It's too late in the morning at 1:17, and I shouldn't have drank that coffee, but I am planning on kicking the hay and calling it a night. So thank you for being here, everyone. Thank you. We'll have more to share in the next episode. Absolutely. You have a good night. Get your Ballot AI tokens. Go to ballot.ai and check it out because the links are there. Let's see you in the Telegram. Thanks.